Welcome to this gentle yin stretch, surrender and release. Go and help yourself to any props. Perhaps you want to pick up 2 blocks or a cushion, a blanket, whatever makes you feel comfortable in the postures. We'll cross our legs and come first of all into Sukhasana, easy pose, rolling your sit bones back, sit up nice and tall, and then place your palms of hands on the knees. Starting to move in gentle circles around from the hips. Start off really slow. Just taking this nice circle around as you inhale, bringing the chest forwards, as you exhale, moving back. Really moving into the hip joint here. And then you can go the other way, circles around. Maybe work into your shoulders a little bit. And bringing yourself back to a neutral position. Bend both your knees and bring your feet out to your right, roll over to the left hip and come into a tabletop pose. Wrists are under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Preparing for a cat-cow, dip your belly and open up your chest, and then exhale, rounding your back. So inhale as you dip your belly, open the heart, exhale, round into your back. Just a few more like this to warm up your spine, inhaling and exhaling to round. Very good. Come back to neutral and coming into our first yin pose, we're going to move into child's pose. So send your hips back to your heels. You can open your knees as wide as comfortable for you, resting your forehead down on your mat. Feel free to place any bolster or cushions ahead of you if that's more comfortable for you. Now take your time to settle into the posture. Sometimes we need to move around a little bit until we feel comfortable enough to fully relax. And then when you find that place of comfort where you think you could hold this for a few minutes without fidgeting or moving around, feel as though your body is surrendering down to the earth as you ground yourself. Let go of any tension in your shoulders. Relax your face, your jaw, your eyes, nose and mouth. And perhaps you have some intention you want to set for your practice. If there's anything you want to release in your life, you can say 3 times in your mind, I release, and whatever it is you're ready to let go of. Whether it's pain, fear, guilt or shame. Every exhale, allow yourself to fully surrender and let go. Take your time to start to come slowly out of the posture. And you can start to bring your wrists under your shoulders, coming back up into your tabletop position. And then crossing your feet behind you, come and take a seat. You can use your blocks for this next asana. We're going to move into a diamond pose. So join the soles of your feet together and roll your sit bones back first of all. Make sure you have some space from your heels and groin area. You should look down and see a diamond shape. Now I like to place a few blocks on my inner feet, but it's completely up to you. If you don't want to use props, that's fine as well. As long as you're not forcing your body or feeling any pain, sharp pain or anything like that. And then I place another block on top of one and just rest my head down. That's one option you could use in the beginning. Getting really relaxed, softening the shoulders. Remember, you want to take yourself to around 50% of 100. So if the full capacity of the stretch is 100, take yourself to around 50%. You want to feel like your upper body is really relaxed. You're not holding tension there. Feeling sensation maybe in your outer hips or your inner groin area. There should be no pain in your knees or anything like that. So if you do feel any discomfort, you can always use 2 blocks and slide them underneath the knees or the outer thighs for more support. Let your head be heavy. Take in a few breaths. And then sinking in. Allow gravity to do the work. Finding stillness as you look within. And again, make sure to take your time, begin to slowly come out of the pose. Never rush to transition out of these postures. Removing any props that you have to the side of your mat, you can start to bring your knees very slowly in and open your feet hip width apart, soles of your feet flat down. Lean back into your hands with your fingers pointing in and bring both your knees down to your right. Windshield wiper move. Inhale, knees up, exhale down to your left. Inhale, knees up and exhale down to the other side again. We'll do it one more time each side. Good, and then bringing both your knees back up. Coming into a half butterfly for a little hip opener here. We'll straighten our right leg and have it out to the side for this half butterfly. So you can open the leg out as far as comfortable and then take the sole of your left foot and place it into the inner thigh. You can roll your sit bones back a bit. And then I like to take 2 blocks ahead of me to begin with, but it's completely up to you. Just wherever you feel comfortable, coming down to that sweet spot where you can stay here with the breath comfortably without tensing your muscles. You might need to experiment with your blocks a little bit to see what feels right in this moment. And make sure you're not gripping or tensing up in your shoulders or your leg. You really want to make sure that you can completely surrender in these postures so that you can work into the deeper muscles, into the connective tissue and the fascia. In order to do this, we need to completely relax. Allow gravity to do the work. Then you can rest your arms ahead of you like I'm doing with the palms facing up, or however feels good for your arms to rest down. Notice where you're feeling this in your body. Make sure there's no pain behind your right knee. You might need a little micro bend in that knee if you're feeling like you're overlocking the knee. And then just come back to your breath. As you breathe, every exhale you relax a little bit more down into the earth. Getting ready now to back out of the pose. Start to ease your way up and out. And then you can start to extend that right leg straight ahead of you. Just move any props to the side again. The left sole of your foot is still in the inner thigh. Lean back into your left hand. Fingers are pointing back away from you. Inhale, lift your hips up. Bring your arm over your ear. Your right arm is over the ears. You lift your hips and then exhale to come back down to the mat. Let's do that one more time. Inhale as you reach forwards with your right arm, and then maybe start to bring the right toes down to the earth, and then exhale coming down. And again, inhale to lift and open and reach, and then exhale to come down. Bring your left knee up and then bend both your knees. Have your feet hip width with the soles of your feet down. Coming to deer pose, rock over to your right hip and make sure your right shin is parallel to the top of your yoga mat and the front knee is in line with that right hip. Now you might want to bring your heel a little closer to your groin. Your back knee, your left knee is bent. You can't really see because of the mat where it's positioned here, but my back knee is bent and the foot is behind me with my shin parallel to the side of the yoga mat. And then you can walk your hands forwards and start to come down to rest your head either on the floor or on a block. Just make sure there's no pain in your front or your back knee. And give yourself permission to fully relax and let go. Make sure there's no tension in the back of your neck. Your head should be resting either on a block or on the floor, or even on your hands if you don't have any blocks to support the skull. Your shoulders are relaxed. And you're letting go of any tension in the body. Being present in this moment called now. Taking just a few more breaths here. And then begin to ease your way up and out by using your hands to assist you as you come up slowly. And then rocking over to your right hip, you can release both your knees back to the front. Give yourself a little hug, bit of self-love here. Bring your chin in. And then lift your head back up, and let's move into the half butterfly on the other side now. Your left leg is out to the side and the right sole of your foot is placed in your inner left thigh. Stacking up a few blocks. Don't be surprised if this side feels a little bit different than the other side. It's perfectly normal to have one side feeling different. Just notice any differences and allow yourself again to fully let go and surrender as you bring yourself down to that comfortable place. Not too much, but not too little is the type of stretch that you're looking for. Somewhere in between. So you can completely let go and relax. Beginning to back out of the pose, start to come up nice and slowly. Take your time. You can take a moment to observe how you feel after the posture. Reposition your left leg straight ahead of you now and place the sole of your right foot still in the inner left thigh. Lean back into your right hand, fingers pointing away from you. Inhale, keeping that left leg straight, lift the hips, open up the chest. Exhale, lower your hips back down. Inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, lower the hips down. One more time, inhale, bringing that left arm up and over, and exhale to come back down. Good. Face back to the front of your yoga mat, moving into deer pose on the left side. Rock over to your left hip and swing your right knee back. So checking that front shin is parallel to the top of your mat, and the front hip, that left hip, is in line with your front knee. And the back leg also, you want your right shin to be in line with the side of your mat. And then coming down onto your forearms. First of all, take your time again to come down. See how you feel. And then you can rest your head like I'm doing on a block or all the way down to the floor. Taking your time to settle into this. And once you find that relaxing place, you're tuning in and tapping into that yin energy, calming, soothing energy. Moving into a sense of stillness. Not trying to plan anything or go anywhere or do anything. Simply being present in the now, in this moment. Getting ready to back out of the pose. Take your time again to come up. Rock over to the left hip and release your legs straight ahead of you with your knees bent. Again, feet hip width apart, and then both knees to your right and then to the left for a windshield wiper move. For this next posture, you're going to need 2 blocks. We're going to do supported fish. Now there's a few options which I'll go through them with you. You can have your blocks either flat down, the first block flat down on its lower level, and you can place that like a T in a T shape with your other block, either on its highest level or second level. So it's like a T shape. Or if you prefer, you can lower the blocks all the way down on their first level. It really depends on how it feels on your back. So I'm going to start with the first level just for now. Bending your knees, feet flat down, come and lie down on the blocks. Now you want the first block to be in the thoracic area of your spine. It's like this sweet spot. It should feel really good. And the head, back of your head is resting on the other block for support. Now you want to feel as though your chest is expanding and opening. So the first block that you're lying on should feel like it's more in the center of your shoulder blades. The chest is expanded and opened, and you can have your arms out to the side. Joining the soles of your feet together, allow your knees to open out for a butterfly, reclined butterfly. If that's uncomfortable for you, then you can keep your knees bent with your feet hip width, or you can even extend and straighten your legs on the mat. This is a great posture for breathing as the chest is expanded and open. Take a moment to take a few long, steady, deep breaths here. If you're in reclined butterfly with the soles of your feet together and the knees wide, you can start to bring your knees in towards each other, the inner knees. And you're going to keep your inner knees joined together. Coming into teepee pose, walk your feet all the way to the edges of your yoga mat. So both your feet are as wide as the mat. There's an internal rotation of the hip joint happening here as the knees come in to join each other, making the shape like a teepee. Coming back to a neutral position with the soles of your feet now, we're going to roll over to our right side. So you can move your body over to your right, just rock off the blocks gently and lie on your right arm for a moment. And then using your hands to assist you, compress yourself up. Move any blocks out the way. And come and sit in a comfortable seat with your legs crossed in Sukhasana. Placing your hands in prayer position, Anjali Mudra, inhale and exhale, twist to your right, placing your left hand on top of your right knee and your right hand behind you as you start to turn the chest towards the right side of your mat. Inhale, come back and lift. Exhale, twist over to the other side, placing your left hand on the floor behind you, right hand to the top of your left knee and twisting. Inhale, come all the way back to the center, interlock your fingers and raise your palms up to the sky. As you exhale, take a side bend to your right, turning the left side of your chest up to the sky for a breath. Good stretch, inhale, and then exhale to the other side, feeling a stretch through the right side of your body here. Inhale, coming back up, gaze up to your hands. Exhale, bring your hands to a prayer position in front of your heart. Release both your legs ahead of you with the feet hip width apart, soles of your feet flat down on the floor. Take behind your thighs and then lower yourself vertebrae by vertebrae down into your mat. Make sure you have a block standing by because we're going to do a half bridge now. So bend your knees, have your feet hip width apart with the feet flat down. Lift your hips up and slide a block under your sacrum area, which is that flat bone. It's like a triangular shaped bone and it should feel very comfortable when you place your sacrum down on the block. So you might need to move it around a little bit. Now if you want another block, if you want to be a little higher, you can also place 2 blocks if you prefer on their lowest level. And then you can extend your arms behind your head or keep your arms down by your side. Coming back to your breathing again as you stay here and enjoy the sensations and feelings and effects of this beautiful, gentle back bend. If your arms are extended behind your head, bring them down by your side now, and we're gonna lift the hips up slowly and remove the block from beneath you and just place it to the side, and then lower your hips back down to the earth. Bend your knees in towards your chest, hug your knees and give yourself a gentle rock from side to side, massaging your lower back into the ground. We'll close with a spinal twist, double knee spinal twist. Have your arms out to the side in line with your shoulders. And then take both your knees down to your right side. Depending on how deep you want the twist, you can lift your knees a little higher up towards you or bring the knees lower down. You could even place a block underneath your right knee or thigh if that's more comfortable. And then your shoulders are grounded into the earth. And you can keep the back of your head resting on the mat, gazing up to the sky. Inhale, lift your knees back up towards you, and then exhale, take your knees down to your other side. And breathe. Lifting your knees back up for one last squeeze as you hug your knees in towards you. Option to lift your forehead up towards your knees, giving yourself a hug. And then you can lower your legs back down and come into Shavasana, final relaxation. Have your legs extended straight and the feet are around as wide as your hips or a little wider. Have your arms resting down by your side and make sure there's some space between your body, your torso and your arms. And give yourself permission to fully relax. Let go of any tension in the body. Let go of any tension in the mind. Bring your full awareness down into your feet, relaxing your toes, ankles and heels. Feel your body sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation. On every exhale, sinking into the earth. Bring your awareness now into your legs. Start to relax your shins, your knees and your thighs. Just let go. Bring awareness to the hips and relax. Relax your stomach. Bring awareness into your chest. Relax the chest. The shoulders completely relaxed. Arms relaxed. Palms of your hands relaxed. Fingers relaxed. Back of the body completely relaxed. Bring awareness to your throat. Your throat is completely relaxed. Your face is relaxed. Jaw relaxed. Tongue relaxed. Eyes, nose and mouth relaxed. Whole body completely relaxed, mind completely relaxed. Start to take a few deeper breaths, breathing in, exhale out slowly. Feel your body grounded, connected to earth. Start to wiggle your toes, coming back to the body. Wiggle your fingers. Very slowly move your head from side to side on the mat. You can stretch your arms behind your head, stretch from fingers through to your toes. Take an inhale and exhale out. Bend your knees and roll over to your right side. Lie on your right arm just for a moment there, resting there like a baby on your side. Use your hands to assist you to press the floor away from you as you come all the way up to face the top of your mat, sitting in a comfortable seat, Sukhasana, with your hands in a prayer position. Close your eyes and observe yourself for just a few moments here as you look within. Take your thumbs up now to the center of your eyebrows, to your third eye chakra, for pure intentions and clarity of mind. And then taking a bow down to the earth, thanking the earth for everything she does for you. Much love and gratitude and health. And thank you all for joining me on this yin journey. Namaste.